LeBron James wants it. Deep two there, won't go. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
One free throw good, so he converts on the three-point play, and the lead down to 11. Giannis in control of the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Gets to the basket, but it's no good. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Danny Green. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
LeBron into the front court. Trailing by 11. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Not going down here. Terrific vision. To DiVincenzo. Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
It's not a travel if it looks pretty.
LBJ has it. Has a look. LeBron James, 4 out of 10.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
It's James. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Gets it in the right corner. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Giannis with it up top. The lead stands at 9. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Davis there to grab the rebound. Kuzma to Danny Green. The jumper's off the mark. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
The Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to George Hill. Oh, had him going there for a second. Adetokunbo. It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play.
McGee punching it home with the putback slam.
JaVale has such a good nose around the basket until he doesn't.
What are you saying there, Jay?
It's 50-50 sometimes.
Well, hopefully it's half glass full in this regard. To James. Trying to cash in. James shot no good. Hill into the front court. His team up by 7. To Adetokunbo. Here's a chance from long range, and the Lakers able to grab the rebound. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Well, he can't do that.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Substitution being made in this one.
Team foul number 3. That's the first foul in the last 2 minutes. Into the game for LA, number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
LeBron James, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. And the finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Cousins and Mirotic the rebound. Hill across the timeline. Counting down toward a minute to go in this first half. You've got to get that one to go. To Davis. Kuzma. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Danny Green able to recover with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Oh, he can't connect. Hill into the front court. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. To the rim, lays it up and in.
It was gorgeous. I love the way he shows you the ball, then cradles it and lays the ball in as smooth as butter.
LeBron with it up top. His guys can hold for the final shot. From long range, and he burns them.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
James, that won't go. That's it. First half has come to an end. The Bucks in front. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. To Danny Green. Beyond the arc for 3. Long Island zone. Danny Green with the 3.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery.
Stuffs it down with authority. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
James into the front court. The deficit is 6. 4-3. Jay, you had to figure sooner or later one of those threes was going to go down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit beside myself that they kept shooting the ball at that clip. I mean, when you miss that many shots in a row, you usually try to get to the rim, see the ball go in, then go inside out. But obviously, that's not the case.
Anthony Davis. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
DiVincenzo to Bledsoe. Lets it fly from long range, and Eric Bledsoe set up nicely. Takes advantage with the 3.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Middleton to DiVincenzo. Free throws coming up.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Dante DiVincenzo at the line. Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. It's James controlling the offense. Now a steal by Milwaukee.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
To Bledsoe. Plays like that could turn a game around. Bledsoe. Adetokunbo somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Chris Middleton with the slam.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
It's James controlling the offense. Fires the three. You give him that much time, he's going to make you pay. LeBron James with the three.
One of the most understated things a player can do for himself after having a poor first-half performance, spending some time alone and saying positive words of affirmation. I like that you did that. Now you're on your way.
Turns and slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Here's LeBron for two. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here, because that was not an easy look.
To Middleton. Whoa, Chris Middleton. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Across the timeline comes James. His guy's down 11. For three, too easy. Defense has to communicate.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Kyle Kuzma. Now that's a contest.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Eric Bledsoe. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field. Lakers at the controls right now. James. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. It goes down.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Entering the game for Los Angeles, number 7,
James, not easy.
Ed, I don't know what was said at halftime, but whatever the coach said, it worked. This second half performance has been unreal.
George Hill to Middleton. The pass set it all up.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Goes reverse to lay it in.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Hill. No good. That's great defense. Shot from the lane won't go. LeBron into the front court. Down 11. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Oh, whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
LeBron James, that's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Driving right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down. Three-quarters down, the Bucks with the lead. The Bucks to inbound to start this final quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
And a put-back slam.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Had a chance, but it's no good.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Add 2 points to the board.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Los Angeles, they have it. James, he engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Going to launch beyond the arc. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
To Lopez. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
I think the defender had absolutely zero chance on that play.
Here's James. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. To Adetokunbo. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Middleton. Here's a chance from long range. And Chris Middleton on his own island hits it from 3.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
blood coming in for both sides. LeBron James with the rock. Fires the three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. A career 74% free throw shooter. Whoops, that won't go. Davis to James. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Curling inside. Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe. Not that time. He missed it. To Matthews. Beyond the arc for three. And Wesley Matthews. Zero hesitation from a pure shooter.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Middleton to Antetokounmpo. 4-3. James with the board. To Davis. Lets it fly from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.